Shootery. Shooty hammer. It's amazing. Friends, we have it. Shooty hammer. Absolutely amazing. Now we need to go play Battle Brothers. Good God. I'm also bringing Wu-10 with the capture device, because if I remember correctly, the first terror missions are easy. I think they were so easy, Ucross made them harder. But I don't remember, did they used to have 2 pods, and then he added 1, or did they used to have 3 pods and he added 1? Am I supposed to be... Is this a bad idea, bringing this guy? Who cares? You can't shoot chrysalids anyway, so just get in there and capture him, I think. Southwest Colorado, there you go. Nudity. Eventually, you know that the super ridiculously frustrating thing is YouTube flagging every video for Long War except the last one. What was it about the last one? Mongoose Vicinitinis aircraft has returned to service? That sounds like something one of you guys would have made up. Tanky?
Brazilian authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next.
Did we make a tanky once?
Of alien activity taking place in a densely populated urban center. We should move to secure the area and minimize further civilian casualties.
This doesn't look like butter, I know. It's not a new run. We started it last week.
Central, this is Big Sky.
So far, 0 deaths. Oh, well, my profile's not on.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
I gotta turn on my Alt F4 mouse profile so I can mess up Battle Brothers next time we play it. And now my Steam thingy is like all up in the air for some reason. There we go, all fixed, ready to go. So let's see if I can remember how to play this game after playing Battle Brothers so much and RimWorld so much this week. We have a billion hit point Tremaine. You know, someone else had mentioned in the comments in the video that we're getting less wounds this time, but is it Long War 1 or Long War 2 where the wounds you take are actually proportional to the amount of hit points you have? So because we have a bugged out Australia giving us 2 hit points instead of 1, like nobody's taking wounds that are like beyond 30 days. Then again, we also haven't actually had anyone who's gotten more than like a few points of hit points damage, so. You'll remember for me. Anyways, let's just charge up. We gotta find, I think there's 2 pods here, if I remember correctly. 2 pods of chrysalids. Maybe, and 1 pod of floaters, or if you guys remember what it was changed to, let me know, because I just cannot for the life of me recall. We don't have any motion trackers this entire campaign, which is something I find super interesting. Yes, I was so reliant on them for so long.
On my way.
That's a dangerous move. Beyond 20 turn wounds are related to the soldier's total health. Well, sure, but we haven't had any missions that are beyond 20 turns.
Scanning.
I just mean like the people who have actually been shot and they've taken hit point that gone into their actual hit points past their armor. There it is. There it is. Hey friends, how's it? 56% Tremaine. That's fantastic. Come say hello. You can't get a better start than this. What an easy game. Whoa, good lord, another free 60%? Sure. Yeah, we haven't even, uh-oh. Okay, never mind. It's getting, things are getting, what? Okay, I didn't bring any smoke for this specifically because I thought I wouldn't need it. Luckily, ooh, you know what's amazing? Stop screaming, you stupid thing. Let me have control of the game. Good. Okay, apparently the chrysalid has allowed us to play the game. In any event, Bravo Wolf is steadied with a javelin rocket that does 14 damage, like 1 inch away. Oh, good God. we're gonna use the first ever javelin rocket, and it's gonna be fun times with friends. But first, we got one floater on Overwatch with elevation, of course. We have no ability to cancel it, I don't think. I want to capture one of these floaters. That's specifically why I brought Wu-10. So we don't have any smoke as well to run through the Overwatch with. Someone's going to have to kill this biggin, and we have to think through this a little bit. Trog's got 2 shots, one of which is a flush, interestingly enough. I don't think we're even going to need anything but that one rocket, to be honest. Boy, if only every terror mission could be exactly like this. Okay, Tremaine has got rapid fire. He can probably deal 6... Wow, these things have 11 hit points on day 1 with like 99% damage reduction? What is their actual damage reduction? Oh, it doesn't say because I don't have them autopsied yet. Still, according to this... Wait a minute, friends. I think I've got the shotgun bug again. I do. It says damage 4. It's supposed to be damage 6 from this range. All right, well, we're definitely playing XCOM, that's for sure. 2 chrysalid pods and 1 floater pod. So that's what it is now, or is that what it was before? I did save the game, right? Yes, that's a hard save. All right, I'm gonna try quitting the game and restarting. I think. Does anyone remember what I used to do to fix this? It's been a long time since I've seen this bug. We will indeed need to get close range to capture the floater. 3+1. Wait, but then you said 2 pods. I'm confused. Wait, it's 3. Wait, 3+1?
They're moving around the side.
There we go. Beautiful. 6 damage. Didn't even have to do anything. Just quit the game and come back. Wow, I haven't seen that bug in like 6 months. Strange that it would be back now and fixed so easily. Delete stuff from some folder. Yes, but what stuff from what folder? I don't remember any of this. So it was 1 chrysalid and 1 floater. Okay, so we just have an extra pod of chrysalids, and I think it's 3 more, which is fine by me. What we're probably going to do here is bring Shooty Hammer up, because it seems like the best candidate to run the Overwatch with. We don't really have many other choices. Bravo Wolf takes a shot here on these 3 chrysalids. That should... I don't know if it'll actually kill him, to be honest. They've got a lot of damage. We're going to have to move out of here. Tremaine is likely to kill this one, but here's the other thing. We can run and gun with him up here and vaporize anyone we want. We don't even need to run and gun. We could run and gun up there and kill this one. Shooty Hammer can come up here and probably kill that one, although this one might be better off being captured. I want to soften him up as much as possible. Trog. Oh, last stream's Key All-Star MVP player, I think, was Trog. We had a 58%, really. Not even steadied through the high cover. Wow. He could shoot that guy. How much damage do we get? Now the music's all wonky. 2. I don't know if we'll be able to capture him. Shooty Hammer would probably only be able to shoot him, so... I guess we could always just flashbang to lock him down with Wu-10 after we move up once. And then we'll probably Shooty Hammer will get hit again, and then we'll be fine. Hey, Gilly. Do you actually run around yelling Buttery Hammer? That's just such a weird thing. I'm surprised it's caught on. It's like just the weirdest thing from my super childhood. 5? What the fires? Ginormous fires. That's one way to apparently to start off a stream. Missed last week's stream, so I have to make up with it for this one. Good God, Eric. Thank you for the... I actually had to squint to see that. I couldn't even see how big that was. Holy enormous... Just ginormous donation. That's literally... Wait. Is that literally the biggest donation I've ever got? I think it is. Because didn't Alexei have the last big one? That was 10,000 rubles? I was like... No, actually, I think Alexei's is like... I don't remember. It was a conversion fee. Regardless, good God, Eric, thank you very much for the $150. That's actually as much money as the entire last stream by itself. Subscribers notwithstanding, but donation-wise, thank you very much, Eric. I know the last floater is on Overwatch. Pour water over your computer, smash the pieces, buy new equipment, install XCOM and Long Water, and pray to RNG Jesus to get the same place, and then boom, you've reset. I think that does sound like the best strategy for dealing with terror missions. Wow. That was a ginormous fire. 50 plus 1... Oh, that's right, yeah. Ryan did do that, 50 plus 150. I forgot about that. That was 2 different ones, though. However, that is a ginormous donation. Thank you very much, Eric. Let me fix the sound here, because I sound like I'm going deaf and I'm screaming. So I'm just going to turn the master volume down once. Hopefully that's good. Thank you again, Eric. I hope I don't disappoint you with my strategies today's. Now I feel like I need to do well and not squad wipe on this. Let's do it, though. Let's just charge in here with Tremaine. I think this... Ooh, fires! I actually almost didn't even hear that fire over the fighters in the background here. I got... Oh, you got a job! Please tell me it's being a blacksmith. Thank you for the 500 bits, though, Imperial. I'm really curious what your job's about. Seems a bit pathetic. No, it doesn't. It's fantastic. Thank you. I hope it's a cool job. Also, I really do hope you start making, like, hammers in your spare time and put it on YouTube. That would be amazing. Oh, hey, Slate. So, let's keep the game moving. Oh, God, no! I didn't actually think he would see us moving forward 1 tile. Well, that's a great way to start. Tremaine, sorry about the brain. I guess that, yeah, literally, we couldn't see him with Shooty Hammer, and we moved forward 1 tile. How did that even pull the Overwatch? If we can see him here, we moved into it and then out of it. I guess we moved through it? Is that how XCOM Long Water 2 works? I thought, yeah, no, that's how the Long Water 1 works. Well, that's off to a great start, as per usual. Let's bring Shooty here up on maximum aggression, although now I'm a little bit worried if we're going to be able to pull off this shot over here. Expected 100%. 100 for 3, times 2. All right, let's make it count. 98 times 3. Boom, boom. See what happens. Ooh, 10% crit. What was the second one that possibly... Yeah, another 4. Wow. Thank you, Tremaine, for making life very easy. More fire. Oh, hey, Tremaine. Wasn't using the brain anyway. Oh my God, thank you very much for the $5. By the way, friends, Macronova instructed me on how smoke works and also how Johnny 5 step-outs work. Now, a long time ago, I started making a tutorial video on this that I never posted, like literally 4 years ago on YouTube. But Shivs, apparently when they can't step out, but they can see at a corner. But the reason they can see at a corner is because it's a direct 45 angle, and the 45 angle counts in favor of line of sight working. So we actually encountered that a couple times in the last stream. We're going to move up here regardless, though, because we can see him because he's stepping out, and then see what we got. Boy, that was the pod leader on Overwatch, too, by 1 tile. Sorry, Tremaine Brain. Not the best way to start off. It's not cool. It's doing boring stuff. Well, at least you're doing stuff. Emote editor? I don't know what that is. Thank you again, Eric, for the $150. God. I actually have to squint to see it even still. It's ridiculous. Bravo Wolf. This is the first ever... Oh, nope, we can't use it yet. Hold on, friends. We gotta move up Tacky. I'm gonna move him up here, give him us all the options. We can throw out flashbangs forward or grenades back. Let's see how this works out. Bravo Wolf. This is the... Oh, can we hit all... Oh, boy. Oh, look at this. Look at this rocket, friends. We can hit all 4 of them. It's incredible. 0 tile scatter, 14 damage. I didn't realize we could do that. I thought it was gonna be impossible. This is actually slightly more utility than I gave it credit for. I should have done this first, but regardless, rockets ahoy! It's a little baby rocket, but still. Oh my God. Okay, here's the problem with that. We're all gonna die now. I'm not sure if he missed, but we only did 2 damage here, and it said 1, I think. Over here we did 0. Oh, game, why do you gotta do all these things? Let's see if this guy is shredded. Please tell me. Yes, he is at least shredded, so there's that. Let's throw an HE grenade on his face. We're not even going to get a flashbang off then at all, and I really wanted one. We could take 2 shots with Trog. What a terrible way to start. We can move over here and just throw a grenade over. That'll work as well. Let's go for that. Then next turn we can double tap from high cover. A little bit better. I am not impressed with that rocket. By the way, we can't hit Bravo's toolbox back there, although at the same time we kind of need to risk it. Tough time, 6 seconds into a mission already. And we can't hit... Yeah, there. Well, I'm trying to avoid hitting this thing or that thing, and boy, we're already hitting both of them. There doesn't seem to be a pixel to avoid it. So, whatever. Let's just throw it right there. Maximum damage, please. He is shredded. 6 damage, Trog. This is not good. Really want to flashbang so badly. Okay, Wu-Tang can flashbang. Maybe Tacky over here. Another HE grenade right on this thing's face. What do you guys think of that javelin rocket? I might just literally throw... No, I can't throw it directly on him. I got to throw it slightly to the side. And we might actually hit the box back there and blow it up. I pray that we don't, but let's go for it, Tacky. Max roll, please. There it is. All problems solved. Does it involve spreading butter on anything? I mean, you had to actually interview for it, right? So, I mean, it had to be at least something. Where you're doing something. Shooty hammer, 79, 48, 35. All right, let's go for the 79. Come on, little buddy. Here's your debut. What? Wow. I think he min-roll crit non-killed the guy through cover, I guess. So, I guess I've had better starts to campaigns before. Or to streaming days. We're gonna have to leave the pod leader uncontrolled here. And there we go, we hit all 3. Oh, I hope it didn't move at the last second and not hit this one. That would be terrible, because he could come over here and flank us. Yep, it did. At the last second. Oh, good God, game. Why? At the last microsecond, it flickered down a little bit. Is that 0 scatter actual 4 damage? Woo! Or 0 scatter, or you know, XCOM 0 scatter. Yeah, I would like to know what just happened there. We shot a rocket for 14, and it did 0 and 2, and it said it hit for 1. So it had to scatter. By the way, where did this floater go? Oh, he went right there. Okay. Oh, he went right there, and he's got 1 hit point. Turns out Shooty Hammer knows what he's doing. However, we have this annoyance over there to deal with first. That won't be too bad. We do have a flashbang here. All right, things are coming along. Just off to a incredibly rough start for no good reason. We have double shots over here with Trog. The second one would be a 98. Bravo Wolf probably wants to save the rocket for the next whatever it is, 53. Tacky, I would love to suppress the pod leader back there. Not that's going to matter too much. He'll just kill somebody. We got to flashbang this dope so we can have Shooty Hammer go over there and wreck him. We can't do it with Wu-Tang. He's got to come over here. Meanwhile, Tremaine needs to run and gun up and probably kill one of them, although exactly where he would do that with cover, I don't have a clue. Looks like he actually can't. Ergo, I think what we're going to have to do is have Tremaine come up here. Who is he targeting? This one in the air? Can he throw it from here without even worrying? Nope, not even close thanks to red fog. If that's the case, check every single tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking good. Now the game sounds really quiet, right? Do you guys hear that? Javelin rockets have drop-off? What's drop-off? You not like XCOM 2? Is this a question for me? I mean... Turn the master volume back up. Every time I stream, I'm like, what are my settings? How do I play the game? Where am I? Shooty Hammer, come on up. Let's take this shot back here with Trog. First shot, 7. God, Trog, really? 78% this early in a game? It's insanity. He doesn't even have the UK's 4 aim bonus. 98 now, double tap. Woo! And he crit one of them as well.
No rounds.
Here's the problem, right? This actually makes it easier, sort of. If we can come here, we could capture from the cover, but I don't know because this guy is elevated if he's going to be in the circle. My feeling is that he will not be. So let's try to murder this doofus with shooting hammer. Get this guy out of the way, and then we're going to leave Wu-Ten out in the street. How are we going to murder him? Well, it would actually have to be Bravo Wolf. The only way we could do it then is up over here. We can just fall down right next to that guy, yes. Bravo Wolf's going to have to shoot. 53%. Wow, that's actually not too bad. What about here? He can still see. The closer, the better. Or we could even grenade, maybe. Still 53. No grenade. Well, let's give it a whirl, Bravo Wolf. 53%. Unfortunate. Oh, wait a minute. The guy wasn't here in the street. That means I have no idea where he is, other than I know that he launched someplace, which means Bravo was going to get shot in the back. Need a manly leather apron. What? For your work? To wear a tie for an interview. I hate ties. But you need a manly leather apron. Is that for your actual job? Are you a butcher? What kind of butcher job requires, like, you to wear a tie to interview? It's like, yes, I am the proper butcher. Huzzah! Show me a leather apron that's anything but manly. Well, I don't think you actually... Well, I think you do want to see that. The tiny radius in the javelin, coupled with huge damage, would mean that drop-off would be hectic, too. Oh... I didn't even think about that. Right, so it's 14 at the center. It's probably going to be like 7 the next tile over. And then it's going to be like 1 the next tile over, right? Boy, those things are actually... I don't think I like them that much. Like, they're cool in theory, but in practice, they're a little too wonky. I'm going to come up here with Wu-Ten. You know, I could go there, actually, and this is almost a guaranteed capture. The only problem is this guy, but we can suppress him, so that'll be okay. I have no idea where the last one went. I know he went behind us. That's where I heard him go. But, like, where specifically, I don't know. Let's hope this works. Yes, it does! 100% in the bag, friends!
Whoa, 1.21 gigawatts, baby.
Thank you, Wu-Ten. Now, who's going to get shot in the back and crit? Pretty sure it's going to be Bravo Wolf. Good luck, friend.
Bring in the pan. They're buggering off.
Just put on the leather apron. In your office job. Oh, no. Oh, no. Even suppressed. Shooty Hammer's getting hit for 4. Where on earth did that other floater go? Seriously. Gotta be the weirdest thing. If we can find him, we can have Tremaine go run and gun murder him. But the question is, can we find him without pulling like an Overwatch or something? Let me move back here with Bravo Wolf. Keep an eye on like the general field. We could check back here with Trog, I suppose. Don't have a clue. I really do not want Trog taking a wound, so let's go hide him over there in the cubby. I suppose... Well, we don't have ammo with Shooty Hammer. Ergo, we're going to have to use this running gun here with Tremaine into the open. Then again, he only has 1 shot, so he can't even pull that off. Wow. It's like I forget how to play this game entirely. You throw a grenade up on the barrel? Nah. Tacky's got a 61. You know, we could do flashbang, but we got enough flashbangs that we probably could do that and just buy some time over here with everybody. Have Wu-Ten come around, go hide Shooty. 74. Boo! Wow.
Without a paddle, mate.
Just wow.
Head into that location.
so Tacky 61, or we use one of our flashbangs. I actually can't get the flash. Wait. There's always a pixel, friends. Yep, there it is. So we can indeed flashbang him, which means we can prepare for wherever the heck this weirdo floater went by running back here instead. And we can reload. Even with the flash, well, with the flashbang and red fog, we should be good. Let's fall back over here with Shooty. Save the civilian, pop the reload. I will indeed use the flashbang. I brought like 3 of them. How the heck do you freaking throw it? There it is. Fastball special. Is there any way to improve screen quality? Every time the screen moves, it goes pixely. Did it do that last week? And then goes sharp after a few seconds of not moving. Are you the only one who has that? Because I did actually drop the quality this week a little bit. I wanted to test it, and I forgot that I had done it. Was it like that last week? I mean, is it any different than last week's? Really the big question.
Heading out.
Okay, I can increase it. Hold on. Give me like give me a second here. Figure it out. Bitrate. Go back to what it was last week. And does it do it automatically? Or do I have to start and stop? Pretty sure I have to start and stop. So I'm just gonna start and stop. All right, there we go. Now we're back up to 6K. Hopefully that's better. I could increase it more, but I don't really know. Whoops, where the heck am I? On YouTube, it used to be 9 megabits. Now it's 6 on Twitch, but no one mentioned it last week. This week I tried 4, which I think I was doing on Battle Brothers and no one noticed, but there's a lot less stuff going on in that game, so. Okay, yeah, so another thing is, I had it set to 4 and it was running at 3 point. I thought he was back there. Bravo Wolf 42! I had it set to 4 and it was running at 3.5. And I just set it to 6 and now it's running at 6.5, so. It's kind of, oh no, Tacky, so unnecessary. How do these guys have such high aim? 75% to hit from that range. This is actually a terrible mission if you think about the wounds we're suffering on this. It's a really sloppy first mission. How does he have a 75? So he's got 55 plus 20, and that's after red fog? And Tacky's sitting in the open across the map? I suppose so. Meanwhile, I got a 75 over here. Who do I want to get the kills on? Because we were here for kill stacking. A little bit at the end of the last stream. 1070. I remember setting up the squad saying we're going to get promotions here. There we go. Bravo Wolf needs 9 kills. That's not happening. Trog will get a promotion next mission with 0 kills. So he needed to get some, and he already got them. Wu-10 is good. And can I see Tremaine? Tremaine will get a promotion next mission. So we've already done it. Basically, Trog needed to get some, I think. And he got some. Better to go. We could just have Tacky take this shot. I'm playing like a sloppy jalopy. Okay. Well.
Missed the target.
Sadly, Shooty Hammer, come on, buddy. You're the only one who can do it. There it is. Huh. Strange that it'd be that big of a difference.
Corriendo.
Heading to that location.
Ready to rock.
Let's rock.
Target acquired.
What is that? Oh, that's a zombie. Okay, and these guys, one of them at least is near the car, which is great for us. I did just dash Bravo Wolf up here, which again is great for us. He's not steadied, so I think this rocket's not going to work out for us. The Javelin rocket. Well, it does say 0.1 scatter. No, it's actually saying 1.5. So if we miss that even by the slightest bit, I think we're better off just going for a regular rocket. Unfortunately, many people are near the gas tanks. But what has that stopped us before, right? Ravel, what is this? 1.4. You guys noticing how slow this is to update down here? 0.4, 1.6. It takes about a second now. It never used to do that, I don't think. Have to keep that in mind. This big one over here is going to be a little bit sketchy, but, you know, if the civilians can survive this through the drop-off, that's fantastic by me. Once again, friend, rockets ahoy.
Toma esto.
Oh, my, how can you miss by that much? It was 1.5 tile scatter, and he missed by about 7 tiles and shot Shooty in the face. This is probably one of the worst executed missions I've ever seen. I'm not even sure if we can kill these guys. I'm gonna have so many wounds. That's our 3rd wound. Yeah, Tacky can't even get out to throw a grenade. Trog can't get out to throw a grenade. He could throw the flashbang, though. These guys are gonna split up. We can throw 1 HE grenade on Wu-Ten. Is the scatter bug back? Which scatter bug? The one where you play the game and everyone constantly complains about scatter having a bug because it never shoots accurately. Both of the rockets he fired have been unimaginably terrible. All right. That was asinine. And we're all split up here too. This is so weird. Normally you don't spawn here and move an inch and then activate everything. But I was expecting to fight them further back. Then again, that floater who launched over here and took forever to do nothing ran the 43 shot and then hit the 75. Boy, that was really bad because now Tremaine's a million miles away and can do nothing. We can definitely flashbang, which is probably what we're going to have to do because Tacky can't move because of the red fog. Like, seriously can't move. You can only take 15% shots as well. We can move up to here with Trog, which is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 tiles if we wanted to. That's enough to hit all the chrysalids. I think they have 18 movement, so 9 on a flashbang would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means I think we'd have to be here at the very minimum, which is where we are now with Wu-Ten, which means he can't use this grenade. If we don't kill him now, they're going to run around like maniacs, spamming everything. We could throw the grenade, kill this one, wound this one, shoot that one, and then I think what's going to happen is Shooty Hammer takes a big wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only have a 29%.
Heading there now.
Okay. How about an AP grenade? AP grenade could hit all of them. You know what I might do? Is just go all in on this nonsense. Make it happen. Wu-Ten actually has the hit points to survive anyway. See what we can do with a carefully placed... Oh, God, that's not... who cares? If that thing blows up, it blows up. Boy, that rocket, though. 4, 4, and 3. Interesting. Well, I don't think Tacky's going to be able to do anything with this grenade, because actually, yes, he can do something. It's not going to do much, but it's something. I'm going to give it a whirl and see what ends up happening.
Grenade out.
2. Oh, boy.
Already there.
So Shooty Hammer can move up and shoot. Trog, we... what is the AP grenade? It does 4 damage and they have damage reduction. The chances of killing that chrysalid are so slim. He could come over here and one-shot us. If we flashbang him, he probably could still do the same thing. Shooty Hammer come over here and murder this guy. If we don't kill him, well, we'll probably min-roll 1 damage him. You might have to sacrifice a shiv, friend, to save the cheerleader. Not really feeling the flashbang so much. I really would rather come up here and murder this guy and then throw the AP grenade and hope for a high roll. Although realistically, we're going to hit that guy for not all of his hit points. But we will kill the other one, and then maybe we could shoot him. There's a chance. The odds are going to be slim, but there's a chance. Let's go all in on it, I think. I smell restart. Why would there be a restart? Because of rockets? Rockets Red Glare. Did I ever make a campaign called Rockets Red Glare? Let's see how this AP grenade works out.
Catch.
Okay, I hit for 4, hit for 1. Yeah, I can't really use the Shiv on the other one because he's got so much red fog. His chance of hitting is going to be really bad here. 46%. Well. All right, Shooty Hammer, good luck. Hello? Game? Okay. Let's see what he does. No, Shooty Hammer! You are our favorite Shiv! Wait! He's alive! How did he get hit for 9? That's insane. We didn't even have any damage reduction from that. Ah, boy. Yes. Good thing that's civilian tootled. Now then, please tell me Tremaine can get up here. Put an end to this really super sloppy first mission. However, here's the other thing we have to consider. 5 damage, 3. 100% 5. I would rather have him shoot over there if possible. You guys think Bravo Wolf can hit a rocket? Answer, not even gonna try. Trog has a 48, which is interesting, and 100. I'm going to actually take the 2 shots here with Trog and see if he could pull off the... Oh, there we go. Never mind. Well,
Got him.
48 with a 10% crit. Trog's like, sure. See if we can't pick this up with Tremaine here. 100% to hit, 70 to crit. Yep. Easy game. How did we save 17 out of 20 civilians when there's only 20 or 18 civilians on a map? Boy, I do not want to fight the second terror mission after that mess. Shouldn't stream start at 18? What is 18? You mean like right now? Yeah, I started a little early today. Just because I woke up like 10 hours ago, so I'm probably going to get tired soon-ish. Oh, Shooty Hammer. I've never had a Shiv out for that long. 52 days. Okay. Even though that was possible. 9 days on Bravo Wolf. What did he even get? Oh, because he was fatigued. Maybe that's why his rockets were so horrific. Tremaine only took 8 days for getting shot for 2 hit points, and so did Tacky. Well, 21 days for 2 hit points that he lost. Could have been worse. Wu-Ten, Packmaster. And Tacky, Shredder. It's not a great result, but honestly, I don't think it matters that much. We also captured a floater, which is kind of part of the reason that went sideways a little bit. And we got a crystalline carcass, which is important, because I can now do the autopsy. Oftentimes, I end up killing them all with grenades, and I don't get the corpse.
Remember,
and panic was actually decreased in Brazil, friends.
I'm sure the troops will
Decreased.
be eager to get out there and even up the body count.
1800 hours Central European time. That's XCOM standard. I have no idea what that means in terms of hours. Is right now what that is? Because that's normally when I start. Cyan Sniff. We all know who Cyan Sniff is. With a name like that. And a question like that. Oh, boy. Brazil can hold the line just a little bit longer. Indeed it can. So here's the deal. We just lost our best tank for 21 days. We lost a Shiv for 50. Our next 2 Shivs are an 8 and 12. This makes me want to rush another one. So I had planned to have... Wow, we have 23 floater corpses already? Absurdity. All right. Shiv is, I think, $50.
Suspicions may have been true after
60?
all.
They're not just here for abductions.
Yes, 60.
They have something else in mind.
It's 10 times 5. You're gonna have to sell 12 meld to do that. I actually kind of want to try to save a little bit of meld this time. We need a leader and we need alloys. You think, guys? I do not feel confident going into the night without any shivs or any tanks. However, let me look at my schedule from last week, because it's currently the 29th of April. The last mission was a council mission on the 22nd. We shouldn't have another one for like a week. The last abduction was on the 19th, which was 10 days ago. We should have one pretty soon. And as of tomorrow, those abductions are going to become potential swarming abductions. So, oh, and I should mark off somewhere on this sheet that we have captured a floater. There we go. So Thin Man is the next one on the list. So I do feel like we need to make a shiv, especially since we lost the tank, especially because of swarming abductions are coming up, which means I guess I've got to sell the meld. I mean, or I could just wait like 2 days. However, I really don't want to, because in 2 days we can get an abduction. However, if I'm going to rush a shiv, we're going to need meld to rush it. I'm very decisive on this channel. People just, they know me for being decisive. Knowing what I'm talking about and doing the right thing. It's actually going to be $72. All right, well, we'll wait the 2 days and then rush it and pray it shows up in time. Aircraft, Phoenix, Avalanche, Avalanche, Stingray. Now, we are building one more Phoenix. I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Why use such advanced technology?
Absurdity? I don't think we did, no. That's a good one. It's just so, like, everything about it. This game is absurdity. Canada wants $3,000 worth of marksman scopes for 2 engineers. Just cross the border, you freaking dopes. You like a red on the street, you'll find them all over the place. For God's sakes. You don't need to ask the council for them. However, that's actually a relatively decent value if we had workshops up and they were $50. But we don't, so they're $80 a piece.
Incoming transmission.
You were 8 hours behind, so 10
We
a.m.
are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations.
Perfect.
And that is not a statement this council makes lightly. We will be in touch, Commander.
So, did we actually kill a civilian there, or... Only 2 died, and I only remember them shooting one. Was it the explosion? One of the Bravo Wolf's ridiculous rockets? By the way, what was the suppression bug? I had missed it before, so let's rush a shiv. I do want to rush it. 9 days is bad. 2 meld, good. $72, beautiful. Next up, on my list here, I have plans. So, here's the plan for this stream. First, of course, we're rushing mechs. Secondly, I'm going to dig over here all the way over to get the satellite uplink ready. It's potential by the end of the month, we're going to rush it and then cover either the US or our own continent, depending. Which means we want to have 2 satellites ready for that. However, if I dig this and build a workshop... Well, here's how it would have to go. Once this is done, I put in the power. Then we put in the workshop, but that's a lot of money. That's $350. I also need the repair bay, by the way. Could forgo that. Build the workshop over here on the right. So that's $350, $450, $550, $6, $7, $850. Yeah, we could probably do it. I'm gonna dig. Put in the repair bay. We'll probably put the workshop here. I'm gonna dig, put the satellite in. And then we're gonna buy the satellites that take 21 days to build. Probably in about 8 days or whatever, so they show up before the end of the month. And maybe, if things go well, we won't have to worry about
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum
something by the end of the
capacity.
month. We'll most likely
Additional
go over
uplink
our own
required.
continent, because I don't think we're going to have the money by the end of the month to put planes up in the US and Canada, but it kind of depends. Maybe we'll get a landed UFO, a Raider, a Scout, who knows. Oh, Bravo did kill 1 rocket, so he's like the new general, -1. And I have actually nothing on my list of stuff to do over here. I used to do aircraft boosters early, so I'd have the ability to chase down the raiders for extra time. That's where you really, really need it. But I think the better plan is we just spam as many Phoenix cannons as we can and pray for luck in the air game. So how can that go wrong, right? Off we go.
Contact detected.
Ooh, that's what we needed, friends. With 0 shivs. Best time ever. Best time ever to get a landed UFO. 19 hours away. Now, if I intercept this thing, I wonder if I should shoot it down. See, if it lands, we're going to get enemies from April, May, June, July, August. So, like, mechtoids, cyberdiscs. We'll have basically nobody who can do anything. Trog will have to come and just carry us to victory. He doesn't even have, like... He doesn't have Penetrator yet. He's really close to it. We can maybe bring Mason as well. I mean, if we let it land, it's perfect, because this solves our mech problem. We get the computer, but our squad is just really, really, really wrecked right now. We have 0 shivs, and I don't think we're going to have the other one. Pretty sure if I intercept it, the build time doesn't go down while we're flying, so I have to not intercept it. Then we're going to have about 14 hours or something, 16 hours, so we might get this shiv in time, just barely. I'm new to this game. Do you have a YouTube channel to make a beginner's guide? Hold on, I scrolled off the screen. All YouTube sucks on how to learn this game. I do have a YouTube channel, but definitely not a beginner's guide to this game. It's not a game for beginners, to be honest. I think you can just play the game without the mod, and then you don't need a guide to it, because it's ridiculously easy. And that's how you learn. Work your way up. Yes, a troop training operation, friends. What do you guys think? So should we let it land, or... I mean, if it lands, it's just so much value. Or, we could shoot it down, but then we risk not getting our computer to get our mechs. We also don't get any of the delicious, sweet Elerium and alloys. However, we have safety. We're talking like mutons. We don't have any assaults, 18 days. Tremaine just got wounded, which actually really sucks, because having him would have made a huge difference. We have no way to deal with the outsider now. We got no Rocketeer. Bravo was wounded for 7 days. He was fatigued from this mission. We basically have 2 engineers, a scout, a sniper with a stock gun to fight mechtoids, cyberdiscs, no utility, no nothing. I've done this sort of stuff in the past, but we had strong squads. This time we don't. We'll have a shiv, though. We'll have a shiv. An engineer we have to wound, mind you, with an upcoming abduction in the next couple of days. We'll have a Lance Corporal sniper. A scout. And a bunch of dopes. This is so ridiculous. Bias, Icon. Loving the increase in picture quality today. Thank you very much for the 1,000 pennies. That's amazing. Also, yeah, I had no idea the quality was lower. I guess it doesn't affect Battle Brothers, though, so that's good. You can at least have 1 officer. That's true. On my list, in bold, I put officers, so of course I completely forgot about them. Thank you very much, Icon Dyken, for the 1,000 bits, and also for having the name Icon Dyken. We would have to... Here's the thing. In theory, I can have an officer, but that officer would have to be Trog, and I, under no circumstance, wanted to make Trog an officer. He's got 54 will. He would make an ultimate scion. It just doesn't make any sense with engineers with double tap spec to be officers, because they're going to be double tapping every single turn, and they can't shoot and then an officer. I guess, and they can't officer and then shoot. So it's like the worst class. I was going to make my scouts officers. I could make Mason an officer. I think I actually need to shoot it down. It's strategically speaking, I think that's the smart thing. Did someone understand that statement? We're in Europe. For now, at least. I do love watching videos about that. Like, it's just such a mess. Ooh, Oleg's here, friends. Thank you for the 333, Oleg. I noticed in Battle Brothers, but unsure if it was just because I was using a cast app. Yeah. I actually forgot when I did it. I was going to test it, and then I just literally forgot to mention it. So I'll leave it at 6 from now on. I can increase it again if I need to. I just feel like the higher you go, the more wonky Twitch is going to get, and the more people are going to, like, drop and stuff. I think we got to shoot this down. Like, there's really no way that I can do this reliably.
Contact detected.
It's unfortunate because this is like the golden goose right here, friends. A small scout landing in May 1st. Hold on, can I? This is like starting Battle Brothers and literally finding the golden goose on day 1. Should we do like a straw? No, I shouldn't do a straw poll. I should make sound tactical decisions, which means not asking everyone, because everyone wants to see me go in and try to somehow win this with everyone dying with like one person with 1 hit point left. 7 hours, Hassan Khan. God, we don't have any promotion. We also could just get lucky and it could be like mutons. If it is a mechtoid, we're going to be shooting it without hollow. I guess we'd have to bring a battle rifle. Does 10 base damage, but it's probably going to hit for 5 and 5. We'd have to suppress it, which we could do because we would have Xander here. That would be still really bad. Let me imagine a squad. Jean Dupont would have to be run around with a basic rifle shooting things. We would maybe have a Shiv. Go big or go home. Hey, Bilf. There is a way to download Twitch videos. I forget what the name of it is. Bravo Wolf uses it, though. Amit, too, but I think he went to bed already. Maximum masculinity mode. Do you guys have any idea how dangerous and stupid this decision is? Here we go. Let's do it.
Contact detected.
How long do we have? 15 hours? Please tell me my Shiv's going to be ready. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's freaking 3. Remember how I told you about 20 minutes ago how I was like, wow, I really don't want to wait for the month. I want to sell my meld and buy that Shiv. And then I waited, and we're 3 hours away from having a Shiv. So this is what the squad would look like.
Detected.
0 Shiv. Because I've messed this up bad by like 3 hours. 6 hours, 6 hours. Let's at least wait a smidgy here. Okay.
Contact detected.
So the squad would look like this. Jean Dupont on the right. We got Xander in the middle. Oh, why? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got the promotion that gives everyone ranks? I completely forgot about that. And now we have ranks. Huzzah! Good God, that's amazing. Let's do some promotions. Wow, this is such a weird stream. The timing of this. Tactical officers. Yep, every day. That just happened to within the last few hours. I didn't even notice it. Amazing. Played 30 into Battle Brothers with just upgraded sacks. I did. I don't even have upgraded sacks. We just had basic sacks on most people. Paul Long, what do we got? Well, here's what I need to do first. How many supports do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fatterday. Fatterday's a support here, too. 78 aim Kazrin as a weapons class? You've got to be kidding me. With 9 hit points and 14 mobility? All right, how many weapons do we have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. How many, like, infantry assaults do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the last one is sniper class. So we got 1, 2 of those. And we already had the most of those, so that's probably fine and dandy. So we can promote everything basically however we want to do here. So Paul Long, 69 aim. 69 aim on Michael Herold. 61 on Remy with 40. Wow, with 40 willpower and 14 mobility. Well, we know what we're doing with him. High mobility, shotgun, i.e. medic. Next up, we got Robbie D, 69 aim again. Good God, 3 people have 69 aim. 68 on Faraday. So who would make the best candidate for medics? Because we don't need too many engineers, maybe just like 2 more. Faraday's got 8 hit points. Robbie D's got 9. So Robbie D's got 9 with 13 mobility. He seems to be the best candidate. Oh, actually, Paul Long. Oh, Paul Long. Yes. All right. Paul Long's got 14 mobility, and I can yell Paul Long is going long if we give him a shotgun over here as a medic. And that means Robbie D with 9 hit points, I think, is going to become the second one. He's most likely to survive. And that means Michael's going to go engineer, as is Faraday. All right. Seems viable to me. Robbie D, 9 hit points. He's the one going... Yeah. 43 will to is great for psionics. Yeah, psionics. That's what I wanted to do with my medics. And I don't care so much if the engineers have it. So Michael over here being engineer's better because he's got lower will at 36. He's not support. So he won't have smokes either. So my medics this campaign are going all-out shotgun aggression spec. Let's go through the infantry officer, or the infantry assaults now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So Clay Moody's got 13 mobility with terrible aim. Well, there's no real choice on him. If he's got terrible aim, he's only going into an assault, which is really what I wanted for this. Unfortunately, run and gun would have made a very big difference. Also, many of these people... Oh, good God! Maggie West has 14 mobility with 10 hit points and 44 will. Who are these people? God, so Maggie, too. Unbelievable stats. Lucas has terrible aim. Brian's got terrible aim. So we're just going to have assaults for days, apparently. And here we go. Kara's got decent aim. So at least we'll get 1. Although even this, 8 hit points, 14 mobility. But we just don't have any... we don't have any infantry. And we're going to need them for Exalt this month. So we'll do that. Sorry I'm taking like 600 years on this. I just want to make sure we get it all right. So... Low aim, yeah, gotta go rapid fire. Brian's the same deal. 60 aim. Benno is here. My Utah stew. my Utah and stew. Pretty sure that's not how you pronounce it, but I like it. Terrible aim. We were going to go pretty much reconnaissance on all these guys regardless. So there we go. 1 more. And Benno's no different. Scouts for days now. We got 4 gunners already. Look at this. Long were our stream style. I'm off for a while to experiment with tempura squid. Good luck with that. I don't think I like it very much. This is a tough one because I didn't really want Rocketeers, and whoever we make into a Rocketeer is going to get chopped. And Kazern has the hit points to become a gunner with a half... I guess we could... You know what we could actually do is just make Kazern into the most ridiculous character of all time. Like a 14 mobility, 9 hit points, 78 aim gunner who survives... and just shoots the LMG with rapid fire or something. It could be like a super specialty spec. I wouldn't mind 1 more Rocketeer, but the hit points are just too well set up here, so let's just leave it. Actually, maybe I want to bring a rocket for this one, potentially. Well, we have 2 options for that. Let's go get up the mission, finally.
Contact detected.
I'm super not confident in this because we don't have a Shiv as a real tank. So our actual tank is going to be Xander. No, Jarl. Neither one of them have Shred, unfortunately. Taki did, but he got hit by that frigging floater, which is unfortunate. So there's no real value in bringing someone with aim. Probably more mobility with higher will is better. Because we're... Wait a minute, these guys don't even have... Do they have will to survive? No. Oh my god. This is going to be really rough. Best assault, Maggie West. Oh, I hope this doesn't go sideways. Because that right there is a character for the ages. We're going to need some kind of heat. We're going to bring probably Trog on this. Trog has been key all-star MVP champion. He's got flush. Got double tap. We'll give him big gun. Anyone else I want to wound, potentially? It would just be Wu-Ten. I don't think so. Well, then again, Wu-Ten has Packmaster. So maybe it is worth it. No, actually, you know what? Hassan Khan has it as well with an 84 aim, so we'll throw him in with the Packmaster. And this leaves us with one more slot, either for another medic or hyper-aggression assaults, which would work great unless we're fighting a cyber disc. And then we don't have utility. We could also bring Swede for more utility. Let's gear out the squad and see what we have first. Attack armor, strike rifle. Not necessarily going to need the trophy, but also might wish I had it still. I think I'm more inclined to go for smoke, high cap mags, and med kit. We'll just stay far away and we'll roll the luck on panics. Trog is going to need a battle rifle for this one. It's unfortunate we don't get the aim from the carbine, but alas, still not too bad. He's going to need the ability to use this. 54 will, he doesn't need trophy. We don't even have scopes or anything right now, so essentially... God, Trog, you're going to need more hit points, I think. You know what, though? Flashbang AP is a nice mix. Or flashbang, maybe smoke. We'll think about it in a second. Maggie's definitely going to need ceramic plating, attack armor. 50 will, that's enough. Med kit. I think I might go flashbang in the close lines. I might actually want to go LMG over here. I think I do for the extra ammo for the suppression. 41 will's not really enough, I don't think. I do like the smoke. I do like the flash. Might go medkit depending. I think I want to bring I can see myself already wanting to bring a medic on this. This is not a capture mission. So Hassan Khan, probably 14 mobility shotgun? Sure. Yeah, we'll get him in there. I got no trackers, no nothing. Then again, maybe I won't get him in there because he can bring double smoke, double flashbang, double meds. Ooh, you know what else he could bring, though? He could bring double HEs. Oh, this guy. What do you guys think? Is there a chance of success? There could be just, like, quadruple mechtoids on this mission. I think we're going to bring Paul Long. Just for the free medkits. We might bring even more medkits. We'll give him some ability to shoot. Well, he was supposed to have a shotgun, but I'm not sure if I want him to have it on this one. Well, he's got 14 mobility. And we have scatter lasers, too. Two of them, mind you. I really don't know what to say about this. So Jean Dupont has one smoke. Trog's got a flashbang and an AP. Maggie's got an AP, so we're at one smoke, 2 APs with a med kit. I don't want another grenade over there. I might drop the alien trophy, because 41 will's kind of like hit or miss. I mean, the AI never hits, right? I'm just thinking a medkit could be very useful, as could an HE grenade. You know what? Medkits no, we definitely need at least someone who can resist the urge. Double smoke, double flashbang. You know what I might want to do instead is drop off a couple of the smokes, go APs. We've already got 2. We got 3 over here with Paul Long. I might want to, since he has the mobility, I might want to drop another smoke off and just live off the 2 and go for HE. Okay. 2 smokes. Six flashbangs. might be overcompensating. A fair bit of grenades. And we're still gonna need a little bit of luck. Now you're making adverts for Utah. Utah's a nice place. I drove through Utah once when Ryan, what was his name? Felipe? He was doing, he was filming some movie. I forget what it was. It was some kind of like Western movie. He was at some gas station. We were there at like midnight or 1 in the morning. It was really weird. It was all like shut off and all these cranes and lights and stuff. I forget what the name of that movie was, but he was filming it there. And we were just like totally random. Ran into that. And there was this thing on the radio. There's only one radio station that works. And it was something about these like crazy ants that like rolled over this like African farm that was like a cashew farm, and they would just like run around destroying the whole country. Anyway, that's a memory. You guys come here for memory time, right? Hey, Pirate of War. I like that name. What am I missing? Any suggestions? So let's say there's a mech-toid. We have battle rifle heat, and we have some suppression. So we shoot it and suppress it and pray for luck while we throw smokes and grenade it. It's going to be rough, but maybe we can get through it. If there's a cyber disc, it should be less rough. We just suppress it. We shoot it from range with Jean Dupont or something. He does have mayhem, so it's at least some decent amount of damage. If there's a bajillion mutons, we can flashbang them into oblivion and throw grenades everywhere. We got 3 shotguns for close range, 1 battle rifle, 1 LMG. It's not ever going to shoot. Just hold down the suppression fort. Jean Dupont can go for flanks. This is the water channel one, so I think we're good. You come here for sloppy jalopy times? Well, you're about to get one. If we win this campaign's like in the bag. If we don't, bad times could be coming up. If Berserkers can't show up in August, right? They don't show up till September, I think. Or am I wrong on that? If it's a Berserker, I think the only choice is to flashbang it repeatedly and have Jean Dupont run around in circles shooting it for 2 damage. Like, literally. Alright, let's rock and roll. It's a landed scout on May 1st.
Touching down.
And I have a really not... It's like basically
Australia
specialist.
has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. Reports indicate the UFO set down in a sparsely populated area. We need to stay sharp and eliminate the invaders.